Hello everyone, it's Karina with Karina Loves to Plan. Welcome back to my channel. I am here with a new pen day video. And I know there's a few of these that have been coming out, and a lot of that was due to a backlog from the Canada Post strike, but also once these videos are out, I'm gonna try and be, I guess, good in terms of using what I have and really thinking about my pen and ink spending. So this here is from Stationery Universe. I met Tori from Stationery Universe back at the San Francisco Pen Show, and she and I have been working together for the last few months recently, and we both collabed on these. The Ink Life Chose Me stickers. These are now available in my sticker shop as well as Stationery Universe, and it was so fun working with Tori, and she is the most patient person ever, so thank you, Tori. But yeah, check out her shop as well, because she sells stamps and different stationery items, and she's fantastic. And then she sent me this lovely little letter, but then from her shop she also has this was a collaboration between her and Mayfair pens. And if you've seen any pens from Mayfair on my channel before, you can see this little test tubey thingy is very familiar. And here we have the pen. Ta-da! This is the Star of Erendil pen, which is in the Noldor model. Hold on, let me get this straight here. This is the Noldor model, and I do have another Noldor model. So this is going to be my third from Mayfair pens, and this was a collaboration between Stationery Universe and Mayfair pens, and this basically embodies the ethereal beauty of legendary starlight. So if anyone is familiar with Lord of the Rings, then you know what the Star of Erendil is. So the blank is actually custom material by Tim of Turned Pen Company, and it's got lovely blends of shimmer and silver and platinum and light gold, and it's just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So the Noldor model has, I guess, three different parts. So you've got the cap, and then you've got the nib, and I love that the nib also has that special engraving here. That engraving was done by Kirk Spear of Pen Realm. And then here, the main thing about these pens from Mayfair is that they've got the reverse threading on them. And then you have the converter, but also this, because there's no metal parts in there, this can be eyedropper filled. And here I am saying that it was reverse threading, and I'm threading it the wrong way. But this here is a Yovo number 6 steel nib, and this is an extra fine nib. But oh, what I love about Mayfair pens is the combination of the different materials and also the unique shape of these pens. Now, the first time I ever saw Mayfair pens was at the San Francisco Pen Show, and I tried his pens, and they're just a wonderful fit in the hand. Now, these do not post, so if you're somebody who wants to be able to post your pen, this may not be for you. But also, because of the way that the grip is, there are no threads between the grip and the body. It's just one smooth transition. So for somebody where I hold my pens like this is quite comfortable. But if you like to hold your pen like this, like right up close to the nib, this can be a little bit sharp and therefore a little bit uncomfortable. So this might not be for everybody, but if you hold your pen similarly to me, then this is going to be actually very comfortable. So I'm going to show you what other Mayfair pens I have in my collection, but also compare this in size to others as well. And then I'm gonna weigh it and then ink this up. So here we have the Noldor model in the Star of Erendil, and then I'm going to show my other Mayfair pens models. We have another Noldor model, and now I'm forgetting the name of this one. Why can't I remember the name? This is the Valinor. So the Noldor is the model, and then Valinor is the name of the blank. And then the first Mayfair pens that I have is the Narya model with English Garden, and this is an eyedropper fill, and it's a pocket pen that becomes a full-size pen. So really cute. And I have to say, spoiler alert, there is another Mayfair pens on the way. I love for one, the matte feel of this one, but two, I love the shape of them and I love how unique they look. So let's compare the Star of Erendil to other pens in my collection. First, let's compare it to the TWSBI Eco, the Leonardo Momento Zero, the Esterbrook Esty, and then one more I'm going to compare it to is the Pelikan M800. You can see I'm going for like a theme here with my colors. So in terms of length, the Noldor model is probably about the same length as the Pelikan M800 or the Pelikan M800. And then in terms of like the width of the body, it looks like the width of the body is pretty similar to that of the Momento Zero and probably a little bit fatter than the Esterbrook Esty. But let's look at all of these uncapped. So there are all of the pens uncapped, and you can see in terms of length, once you get it all lined them up by the nibs, then the Star of Erendil actually looks like it's the longest one out of all of them, which is amazing to me. Like, I look at the size of these pens and you can tell there is a size that is comfortable for me. The Esterbrook Esty is the most comfortable. And then probably these ones are actually really comfortable for me. They fit really well in my hand, but I love that there are no threads here. There's no step there either. So it just makes it really comfortable to hold. So in terms of like the size, I know it's always hard to see how it would feel or know how it would feel in your hand just from watching a video or just looking at measurements. But if you have, for example, an Esterbrook Esty and you find these comfortable, I actually find this is a little bit girthier, but still comfortable in my hand. And I have to say that I probably do have smaller hands, but because of just the way that I like to be able to write with my pens and the way that I hold my pens, a slightly larger pen is more comfortable for me. So let's go ahead and ink that up. Before I ink that up, I really should weigh that. So capped, it is 20 grams, and then uncapped, it is 16 grams. So the cap itself is actually pretty light. Now, I did not really talk about how many turns it would take, but let me it's hard to do that without any distinctive markings. So let's see here. Yeah, it's hard for me to say. Okay, there we go. So 1, 2, it feels like it's a little over 2, which isn't bothersome for me, but I know for some people they want to have a quick draw when they're uncapping their pens, and for me it's not too big of a deal. All right, so let's go ahead and ink this out. So I have here my Hobonichi A5 notebook, and it's in my Galen leather cover. And this stamp here is from the currently inked stamp set from Everyday Explorers Co. So here we go, and I'm hoping that the ink made it through okay. So the brand is Mayfair Pens and Stationery Universe. And the model is Noldor. The nib is an extra fine, and the color is Star of Erendil. And it is inked with Monarcha, Ray Jaguar. Now, I feel like the ink, though, isn't necessarily a perfect match. I feel like I could have gone more champagne-y gold, but that's okay. What a lovely pen to add to my Mayfair pens collection to commemorate, and did I spell that right, of the sticker collab between my shop and Stationery Universe. I love the Noldor model. It's so unique and it's beautifully smooth where I hold my pen. The extra fine nib is wet, smooth, and so far, oh, can't write here, handling the shimmer well. It's a lovely pen, and I'm happy to add this to my collection. So there is my newest pen, the Mayfair Pens and Stationery Universe collaboration in the Star of Erendil. Let's just see if we can get that in camera, or we'll just leave it there. It's lovely. I love the beautiful shimmers in here, and it's just that chatoyance and the mix of all of those different resins. It's just so unique, and it just stands out please stay, please stay. Because it doesn't have any facets, it's not going to stay. All right, but that is it for me. Thank you all so much for watching. If you are interested in this pen, it is still available on Stationery Universe's website, and why wouldn't you be interested in it? It's just so beautiful. I highly recommend checking out Tori's shop because she has some amazing stock. All right, thank you all so much for watching, and if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you all again for watching, and have yourselves a great day.